pretty much every game all season. So I mean, it's a tough team right now. Like I said, they had their best player out. Just got their second best player, or Ingram back. The last few games. So they're a tough team, and we got to understand that they play hard, they compete, they play the right way, and so we got to be ready. Just advice I gave him, I think, a few games ago, maybe 4 or 5 games ago. Just continue to keep doing what you're doing. You got to set your culture. You got to understand and believe what you're doing. And as long as you prepare it every single day, your team believes in it. You put them in situations where they're able to win games down the stretch. That's all you can ask for right now. And with his two best players being out basically the whole season, it's tough. It's a tough grind. But the most important thing, just stay positive. That's the biggest thing, especially with a young team. But also just believe in what you're doing. Until your guys get back, and you understand if you got to tweak or do something different. Right now, just I watch every game with him and Chauncey, and just seeing how they're playing. And the young guys are playing hard, they're competing, and just sometimes just tough. Especially the teams they've been playing. So I don't think he's done anything wrong up to this point. I think he's been really good. So. The most important thing, just staying positive, especially with a young group. Oh, it was great. I mean, he's one of the best guys ever. And it's in the NBA. Like, if you go on a list of guys who will want to marry your daughter, he would be one of those guys. He's a great stand-up guy, all about the right things. Always about team, always about doing things the right way. So, like I said, I love Willie a lot. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, he's getting, like you said, he says he feels good. That's the most important thing. We know he's talented, and we know what he brings. But for him to be saying he feels good, no back pain, things like that, that's great for us. And the performance he had yesterday was pretty good as well. I coach for tonight. I really don't coach for tomorrow or next week. I want to win the game tonight, and then we'll focus on what we have to do after that. I think I owe that to my team. Like I said, if Serge is playing great, then he'll play all the minutes. That's just how I coach. So, and I think, like I said, going down to the G League and trying to get himself right, get his timing right, that's huge, especially for an NBA champion, for a guy who's made plenty of money throughout his career, a 13-year vet, to go down to the G League to prove that he wants to get back and be right when he comes back. That means a lot to our team and to our organization.
Coach, you've had some experience with a lot of targets, big men. Jonas Valanciunas is having a record season for the Pelicans. When you look at him as an opposing coach, where do you see the most growth?
I think it's 3-point shooting. I mean, he hasn't taken a lot of them, but he's shooting 52% from three. He's always been somebody who worried me, from being in Cleveland, him being in Toronto, and the battles we had. Aggressive, tough, very physical player, So we got to match his energy. We got to match his physicality because he is a very physical player. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, thank you. Get some